a whole day off, and I only went live once yesterday. I got to lock back in because this is the only way that I can save my kids. Well, that makes sense of why my weight was always fluctuating. That definitely makes sense. Hi. Hey. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to start my day. And I'm going to be back streaming today. I know I took like yesterday off and the day before, but I'm going to force myself to go live all day today. So I got to push through. I ain't do all this work for nothing. So I just can't believe certain people, like, this was your opportunity to apologize. But if you're going to still be weird, like, I mean, there's nothing I can do anyway. It's out of my hands. Once you made me cry, like, that's the worst thing to ever do. Like, never make me cry. Once you make me cry, like, uncontrollably cry, a lot of bad stuff just starts happening. So it's really out of my hands. But this was really the time to take accountability and apologize. But if people still want to keep acting weird, then it is what it is. Like, I don't feel bad. I don't owe anybody anything. I think that's what a lot of people forget. They were so used to my hand that they feel like I owe them something. And if I can't show up for them, no matter what I'm going through, the worst shit in the world, they start attacking me, which is so crazy. It's like, you see I'm going through all this shit and you still gonna put your shit on me? Like, no, figure it out. Like, all them niggas that you have laughing on Instagram and a kiki in, and you getting your little, when that little 5 minutes of fame wears off, don't come running back to me. Go to them, all them other people that you got laughing, and go have them niggas post y'all's albums, listen to y'all's music, watch y'all's fucking TV shows, buy y'all shit. Like, y'all go do that. And then, y'all already know I don't play about my niece, which I already had suspicions about that shit. But for you to even try me about my niece and really think like, no, we're going to be beefing forever. Like, real beef, not arguing on the internet. No, like, real life back in the 2000s. No, not even 2000s, because a lot of that shit was faking too. We're going to take it back to the 90s. So I just want everybody to know, I may not know 100% of who all did what, but God will reveal it to me, per usual. So, and then it'd be these runner ass niggas who don't even have no power that's sitting on the internet acting like you have no power. Like, nigga, I been your big homie. You got put on because of me. Like, I hate that. Like, you put a nigga on. Thank you. You put a nigga on and he forget that you put his ass on. He started thinking that he you. So what, you thought you was gonna double cross me, backdoor me to get in, and then when you got in, you was gonna get rid of me? You thought you was gonna be me or something? Pay attention. There's not been one single Detroit artist that's been doing shit. The last real Detroit artist was when PZ dropped Million Up. None of their shit is hitting. There's a reason for that. Y'all see, people don't pay attention. Y'all believe anything y'all see on the internet, but y'all not believing the facts. And I'm not gonna try to prove anybody to anything. I really don't care who believes me or not. But as we see what the score is, as we see what's really going on, I mean, I've been untouched. I may have a couple little, you know what I'm saying? A couple little whatever, but the score is nowhere near even. It's not even close. And they're all my family still alive. My main ones. Both my brothers is alive. Both my parents is alive. My baby is alive. Everybody in my family alive. Y'all be just, whew, you feel me? Everybody got somebody missing. They kids, they mom, they daddy. So it is what it is. But you're not going to win this. And I would suggest you stop while you're ahead, because you don't have just you to think about. You have your whole family to think about. And that's the part where I don't think y'all be thinking. The shit that you do don't just come back to you. That shit comes back to your family. So if you actually care about, I mean, y'all probably don't care about y'all's family anyway, seeing as y'all been thinking y'all been sacrificing them. But y'all ain't been sacrificing them. That's not really what's been happening. Y'all been taking credit for my work and thinking, and then out here popping in these songs like it was you, and it wasn't you. Like, that's what I be saying. The faking be crazy. Anything I put in my song is 100% true. And sorry, y'all, I'm gonna be twerking when I get back to the house. So I'm just walking. Couldn't sleep. I haven't been able to sleep in days. I keep getting all these downloads. I'm trying to snap out of it because I know I got to keep going. This is what they want me to do. They want me to stop. But even when I stop, nothing beneficial happens to any of them. Like, so crazy. Crazy. I'm just going on a walk. It's a 40-minute walk. I figured I'd just get up because I'm not asleep. It's better than me just laying there. Maybe I'll be able to take a nap, but probably won't. I haven't been able to sleep in days. I just feel like, ugh. I see my baby yesterday, though. That made me feel better. She's so smart, man. That's exactly why I have to go hard. That's why I have to take these risks. That's why I have to be the one to get jumped. Because this will never happen to anybody else ever again. So if I got to be the one to get fucked up along the way, because I already have been my whole life protecting people who didn't never care about me, then I guess that's just what it's going to be. Because my niece will live a completely different life. And all my kids will live a completely different life. And I know that stuff has probably happened already, but my job is to make sure that that shit don't ever happen again. So I have to keep going. And I have to push through, because this is the only way that I can save them. So I really don't care about what no grown-ass adult has an opinion of. All I care about is saving my babies. All of them. If you grown, I don't care about you. Don't think you're safe. We're not cool. All I care about is saving the kids. So, all the kids. All the young ones. That's under motherfucking, I say under 21. Other than that, I'm not saving you. Because you could have tried to save somebody else and you didn't. And you old enough to know better. Some of us was tricked in this shit. The way y'all be on the internet, it's like some of y'all begging to be asking this shit. I would gladly trade life with any of you bitches if you could actually do what I do. But you can't. This is not something I want. Like, this is not something that I would advise anybody to ever have to go through in their life. Like, people really do be like interested in money. The only reason why I want money is so that I can get away from everybody and I can take care of myself and my kids. That's it. Like, y'all be wanting money just to stun on people, go on trips, buy bullshit outfits, don't invest the money. Like, y'all want the money to be seen. I want the money to disappear. Like, I would never want to be me. And you could never walk in my shoes. You could never deal with the fuck shit I gotta deal with. Decisions and choices I gotta make. You can never do that. Like, some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all be gladly giving y'all's kids up and wouldn't care for some money. Y'all think that that shit's cool. But that's exactly why so many people got away with that shit, because the moms and the grannies and shit, thank you, were protecting the kids. I mean, protecting the grown-ass men. So a lot of you bitches is trifling as fuck. And then you wonder why God gave me this anointment. And then you trying to tell me it's not from God. But you sitting on the internet harassing and stalking and bullying somebody, you can't think that you're from God. A lot of y'all like to point the finger, but the finger point right back at you. You ain't even living right. I only go against the devil. So if you see me taunting the devil, that's the devil. And a lot of y'all have the devil in you, and you just don't know it. But it is what it is. And niggas talking about they gonna report my page. Let me tell you something. If something happens to my pages, it's gonna be doomed. So I would just leave my page alone and just let me do what I want to do like I always do anyway. Or we can just keep learning shit the hard way. Some of y'all have children. You didn't care about my baby, so why the fuck would I care about yours? Like, I think some of y'all are mistaking me for the old me. She died. She's not here anymore. So, yeah. So I'm up. And all that, you thinking you safe just because you see another celebrity doing something to me, you're not. I've seen bad stuff. Thank you for the 20. I've seen bad stuff happen to civilians. Y'all gotta chill with that internet shit because some people are really like that. And I'm not gonna argue with you or even get mad. I'm just about to sit back and just watch this shit unfold. Cause there's never been anybody that played with me that didn't get touched. Clearly. Clearly. And then y'all so dumb, you're not even noticing what's going on. That's why I'm saying, how you gonna try to take something from me when clearly I'm smarter than you? Just let the person in charge do what the fuck they supposed to do. And none of this shit would even be going on. Like, that's the shit I be talking about. Y'all be slow. But they say eating meat, eating human flesh fucks with your brain. I be knowing something don't be right. Cause how you gonna try to take from somebody who was gonna give you everything? That's the crazy. You didn't have to steal from me. Like, that's the craziest thing ever. I've always taken care of anybody in my life. So it's just like so weird that now you're not getting anything and now it's the end. Like, this was predicted in a song. 2025, they said this shit was gonna start coming out. It's 2026. The celebrities, they eat babies. All the missing children. You want to know what an abortion really is? They take the baby. The baby ain't dead. Now, I don't know if the baby can be born when you take it or if they just eat the fetus, but that's what abortions are. They're not what we think it is. That's why the one side is trying to end abortions and make it illegal to have abortions in certain states, because abortions aren't just abortions. They do stuff with those babies. Now, I don't know if the babies can grow after they take them out. We have so much technology that they might be able to put the baby in a little incubator and grow it. I don't know. Or do they just eat the fetus? I'm not really sure. But, and you know what's crazy? Somebody that I know had an abortion. I feel like that was all part of like an initiation. I feel like a lot of people know more about this than what they're letting on and trying to play me like I'm crazy. Because somebody I know had one and then she had a miscarriage. I feel like that was a sacrifice, the miscarriage. See, I'm starting to put more stuff together. And that's why everybody was always jealous of me. I've always been the center of attention, even as a child. That's why my stepmom didn't like me. That's why my mom didn't like me. That's why my mom's sister, my aunt didn't like me. That's why my grandma didn't like me. I've always been the center of attention, even as a baby. It's crazy. You are hitting the nail on the head. I know. That's why I ain't been able to sleep, y'all. I be telling y'all I'm psychic. I just don't be talking about my stuff. But the past couple days, whenever I'm up like this, I get a shit ton of downloads. I've just been getting nothing but downloads, and I can't sleep. Thank you. I'm fine mentally. I know what I'm talking about. You can't gaslight me anymore. That mental illness shit don't do nothing. And actually, I love that y'all are going around and trying to claim mental illness, because when I sue the fuck out of y'all for harassment, PTSD, like, yeah, keep spreading that shit. Yeah, because that's going to be great for my case. You have taken me to the point where I don't even like coming outside. I don't even like going to the store. I don't even like going anywhere anymore. I damn near don't even like being home. The only time I have peace of mind is when I go and get an Airbnb. You have, like, literally mentally fucked me so bad. I have to wear headphones around people because they do and say weird shit to me 24/7. So keep running with the mental illness, because that's going to be great for my case. And I'm really not scared, because if something was going to happen to me, it would have been happened. Nothing's even happened to my family. Nothing's even happened to my parents. Nothing's happened to my brother. Little stuff, but not big stuff. So my brother is very powerful too. They just got him a little worse than they got me. They were able to. But very spiritually protected. My grandmother that passed away, she's very, very spiritual. Both of them. So I already know that that's big. And actually, my grandmother, whose Bible that I read, she passed away too. I know they're protecting me. I know they are. And God. This is where God is going to show y'all the difference between the devil and God. That's why, even though it sucks and it's a lot, but I know he's using me to show y'all who's a fraud and who's the real deal, and who's untouchable and who's not. And it is also to try to encourage people to make the right choices and repent, but some of you guys are just you're just too far gone that you just can't even see it. You're overcome with vengeance and hate and greed, and you're already rich. That's the part that kills me, is like, how are you already rich and you trying to take from me? Sorry that I don't spend my money on designer clothes, chains, bullshit. Sorry that I invest my money and I work my ass off, and I don't fucking be making money to impress bitches and be tricking my money off on bitches. And I'm sorry that I do the right thing with my money and I'm actually an entrepreneur, but it's not, that don't mean you can come and take from me just because I did the right shit and you didn't. You still trying to promote this fake ass lifestyle. Some of these millionaire rappers be living paycheck to paycheck just like the 9-to-5 workers. And then saying anything about rapping, it doesn't bother me because I'm already a streamer. I'm monetized on 2 pages. Streamers make more money than rappers. So I don't really know where that's coming from. And I can go to the studio at any moment if I wanted to. I have money to go to the studio. I'm not going to the studio because I don't want to. I have money to buy hella shoes. I don't want to. I can go and buy a nice wig and get my hair done. I don't want to. You want to know why? Because I actually want to be the person that I'm supposed to be. And I don't have... People mess with me too much. For all I know, This shit could end for me tomorrow. And then what? At least I'll have me a nice little check put up to live off of until I figure something else out. Like, don't be mad at me because I do the right shit with my money. Y'all keep trying to show off all these big ass mansions and shit, like trying to intrigue me into buying that shit. I'm not buying none of that shit. I'm gonna get me a nice crib, a regular ass crib, a regular ass car, and all my money is going to my kids and to help other kids around the world. I don't give a fuck about no. When you actually rich, see, that's how you can tell the difference between a billionaire, a millionaire, and a trillionaire. When you actually get that billionaire, trillionaire status, and I gotta talk to you little niggas, because some of you niggas ain't gonna never get there, so you ain't gonna know. So you gotta live through me. But anyways, when you start getting that billionaire, trillionaire status, you don't have to be flashy because you already got it. Millionaires are flashy because they want you to got it. They just came into some money, so they want you to know they got it. But when you hit that billionaire, trillionaire status, you don't gotta do all that because you got it. Like, sorry. Like, sorry you didn't do the right stuff with your money. And I know you didn't do the right stuff with your money. Because if you did the right stuff with your money, you wouldn't be so desperate to try to sacrifice somebody for some money. That's how I know a lot of these niggas is broke. It may look like on paper they may got billions, but a lot of that shit is tied up in the bullshit investments, businesses that are not making money. It looks like it, but a lot of them don't really have what they say they have. A lot of it be a lie. Even Kylie Jenner, this is how I know they be lying. Kylie Jenner got exposed for faking of being a billionaire. So, I know for a fact y'all be lying. It is just crazy, because you didn't even have to steal from me. I have enough for everybody to take care of everybody, but I'm not doing that anymore. So, sorry. You should have never bit from the fucking hand that feeds you. And then to have the audacity to act like I'm not the hand that feeds you. And just to really put on for motherfuckers who don't even listen to your music or support you or watch your movie or do anything to support you. You want to entertain people who do absolutely nothing for you. For somebody who did everything for you. And I just can't do it anymore. Like, I earned my money the hard way. I got lots of lumps. I'm traumatized. I can't even watch certain movies. I remember one time, like, I think I was like 21. It's when I lived in Kentucky. That's because the trauma, I may have forgotten things, but the trauma still lives in me. My body will never forget what happened to me. I watched Baby Boy, and I used to get molested to that movie when I was a little girl, and it made me cry. And I didn't know why I was crying. Then it just all hit me. Like, I may not remember exactly everything that happened to me, but I know some fucked up shit happened to me. So, yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm walking. It's dark on the street. I'm about to be by some light in a second. But yeah, so you already know about my niece what I'll do. So, ain't even no faking and not. I'll end this whole entire world over her. So, that's my best friend. I don't play about that. A lot of y'all didn't care. I actually care. So, that's why I be seeing all these bird brain ass bitches on the internet still trying to come for me after finding out everything out. And that just lets me know that you're one of them. That just lets me know you're dying to be on the team. And that just shows your character. And that's why you're not on the team. So, it is what it is. I ain't even on the team no more. A lot of y'all's got y'all's motherfucking priorities fucked up. And you can keep being dumb if you want to. The numbers don't lie. Do you even have any? Do you even have any bodies? Because it's looking like only one person's around here really like that. The white girl. The white girl. It's looking like all this shit came from me. So, yeah. I feel sick to my stomach. I feel really sick to my stomach. I don't know who to trust, who to believe. I feel like everybody lying to me. Everybody did some weird shit to me behind my back. And I just don't like that. Like, I can't do this industry shit, bro. Like, now I understand why God never let it happen for me when I was a little girl. Now I understand why everything was delayed. Now I understand why certain things happen. Because he needed me to see everything. And now I see everything. Just so many fucked up things. I'm just having flashbacks. So I'm like, damn, I didn't deserve that. Damn, I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that either. What you mean, what movie? Damn, I dropped my vape. 30. That explains. You know, y'all know how I said I had PCOS and I used to go periods of time without having a period? That's because I was pregnant. I just didn't know. And I don't know how they have the ability to hide that. But that's why I gained so much weight and I was so big by high school because I had fucking so many kids. I had so many kids. That explains the weight gain and the weight loss. I feel sick to my stomach. It took everything in me to even be able to be around my niece yesterday. That shit was killing me, but I gotta be strong. So breaking down ain't gonna help her. It ain't gonna stop nothing. So the only way is just through and just doing what I gotta do. I wish the aliens would just come and take me and my kids and we just go somewhere else because I really don't like it here. I really don't. I really don't like it here. I wish they would just come down and just take us because I'm ready. For real, I don't want to be down here. I'm ready to go home. Literally. But that makes me wonder, I don't know. They say that some of these people fake their death. I wonder if that's true or not. If that was their way to escape their consequences. But that's only going to escape your consequences temporarily. Because you still got to deal with God. But that's how you know you're wrong. If you're afraid to die, you know you're wrong. When you believe in God, you don't be afraid to die. Cool. Damn sure don't want to be friends with none of these bitches. Don't even be perping on Instagram like we cool. Because, bitch, you sat there and you laughed, you plotted. You would have loved for me to be gone because you thought it was going to do something for you. But the whole key of the matter is I've been gone. I haven't dropped no fucking music since 2024. I wasn't on social media like that for damn near half of 2025. I'm just now getting back. Like, you didn't do shit. And then you niggas that find it cute to be talking about trains. Every last single one of you niggas got trained out. I didn't even have a train ran on me. A train is where two people have sex with you at the same time. I only had sex with one of them, so technically I didn't have a train. Technically, only one of them did something with me. So technically, that's exactly why I got into this, because I didn't complete the initiation. I wouldn't do the train. I wouldn't, what's it called when you do it, a gang bang? I wouldn't do a gang bang, and I wouldn't do anything with kids. And that's exactly why I lost everything. If I would have completed the initiation, then I wouldn't have been in that situation. But I didn't actually do it. So if you're going to tell the full story, tell the full story. But don't leave out the part of how many trains and gangbangs you've had on you by men. That is a hypocrite. And God hates a hypocrite. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with nobody who's not going to be here that much longer anyway. That's why you think they so mad, bro. Why you think they coming at me so crazy? Because they know. They know. So whatever you got to do to make yourself feel better about yourself, in the end, you can't run from God. And that's just to show you how puny and how minuscule y'all's leader is. Because I didn't been the most disrespectful person. And nothing's happened to my immediate family. Only thing that's happened to people is the people who've done stuff to me and my family. Other than that, nobody else is harmed. Nobody's been harmed. My brother got a little bruised up, but I think that that's from his own shit that he got going on. I don't know. I think that's from his own shit. But they used to... But I noticed that anytime anything would happen, my brother would get put in the hospital. Make him have like a weird ass. Oh, I hate everybody. I hate everybody. Dead ass. If you made me cry this year, I promise you I'm not going to stop until you cry. If you made me cry at all this year, I promise you, I'm not going to stop until you cry. And I know you're not going to be able to get me because you would have already got me by now. It would have already happened. And I was broke. I wasn't even able to help anybody. That's when they'll definitely get you. You couldn't even do it when I was on my ass. So what makes you think that you can do it now that I got motion again? I'm telling you, every single last one of y'all and y'all's kids are going to pay for what the fuck you did. Kids included. Like, I don't have no type of sympathy, bro. All of them. You're going to feel how I felt. I'm about to rip your entire family apart like how you ripped my entire family apart. Dead ass. And I noticed that anybody that tried to backdoor me with a nigga ain't doing so good right now. Singles not hitting. They shit not hitting. We don't even hear from these bitches. They just be here. Lotto just dropped a whole album. Anybody listening to that bitch? I have not heard one snippet, I haven't heard anything. They're not doing good. So, none of them. You notice how everybody's falling off, right? Even stealing my shit. Even trying to steal my style and shit. Not doing nothing. And it's like, what is you trying to get in music for anyway? You ain't been caring about music. Now all of a sudden that I'm focused on music again. Now people want to be focused on music. That's weird. You ain't been focused on doing nothing. Why is you trying to do shit now? Like, I just can't. I just can't. You do realize that a lot of y'all are only still here because of my prayers. A lot of y'all are only still here because I prayed for you. A lot of them. A lot of them was supposed to have been gone. A lot of them, I actually got karma for saving them. And then when I'm fucked up and I'm going through it, they're nowhere to be found. They're actually making it worse for me. But when it was reversed, I was the only one in your corner. And I actually got my ass in some shit because of that. So I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again, ever. All I care about is my boo-boo and my kids. Anybody else? I don't really care. I don't. It's sorry to my kids that are watching me twerk on social media. I gotta do what I gotta do to save y'all. But that don't mean that's what the fuck you gonna do. I gotta do that. That's the only way I can save y'all. But it's not gonna be like that forever. Don't be using me as an influence. Don't use none of them as an influence. None of them. They're just gonna lead you to a very miserable life. And everything that you do to people is gonna come back to you. So don't follow them. Just play your role because you gotta be with them right now. But it'll be over. It'll be over way sooner than they think. I do not want y'all turning into fucking vultures and evil like them. Look at them. They're miserable. Look at how they probably treated you out of jealousy. They probably treated y'all so bad out of jealousy. Mean to y'all. Making fun of y'all. Weird shit. Out of jealousy. You don't want to be like them. Don't let the money dictate how you feel. I have enough money to take care of my kids for the rest of their life, and they won't have to work, and their grandkids won't have to work, and their grandkids. None of my family's ever going to have to work ever again. So that won't even be a problem. You'll never have to settle yourself short because you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Literally. I'm going to make my own island, but instead of touching little kids, I'm going to be taking care of them and raising them right. And we'll hear all types of stories of what happened to their parents and how not to make the wrong decisions in life. So, yeah. Dead ass. Part of me thinks that, I could be wrong. Part of me thinks that Amani is my daughter. Like, I have a strong feeling. a really strong, strong, strong feeling that Amani's really my daughter. You know the movie, you know the TV show Switched at Birth? Yeah, yeah, that shit's real. I'm really starting to feel like Amani was my daughter. Is my daughter. She's still here. And I think that the jealousy, I think that certain people were jealous, and that's why they forced him to have a baby. And I think that that's why they made my daughter do stuff as like a punishment out of jealousy. Because she was in that music video when he first blew up. Whenever they put them kids in the music videos, something happened. I'm about to read my Bible, y'all. I gotta get my mind right, because it's really fucked up. Sorry, I was cold. No, I'm not at the hotel. I've been checked out. Hold on. My hands are cold, so it's hard for me to open this damn door. Hold on. I gotta push. Hard. It's not unlocking. Hold on. I know it's because this key is fucked up. Hold on, y'all. My hands are cold, so it's hard to open this door. To eat because I bought food yesterday and I haven't been eating my food. So I'm gonna try to eat something so I can get some strength. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna be sleeping all day. I can't sleep. I'm gonna be up all day. I'm okay, but I'm not okay. But I can't blame niggas because I know they never had nothing like me before. So. They never had nothing like me before, so how they know how to treat me? A lot of these females are a lot worse than the men. Fun fact, did you know when they first started the Illuminati, there was no women allowed? Do you want to know why? Because they were doing gay stuff. They laterally added women, but I feel like they torture women because they weren't originally in the group. I looked that up. When they first started the group, there was no women allowed. I'm not human. I had Applebee's already. I love when, I asked my baby, I said, do you want to be a cheerleader? She said, no, I just want to be a regular person. Yes, just a regular person. I love that. Not, yes, that makes me happy. She said, I just want to be a regular person. I hope that she never changes. You can tell who's raised right and who's not. Thank you for subbing. But now I'm like trying to figure out my niece because she has the same exact gap as me. That makes me wonder, is that my baby too? No, serious. Our bond is crazy. We have a bond. It's different. That little girl loves me so much. She lights up when she sees me. No, not relationship problems. I don't even know what you would even call it. I don't even know what you would even call this shit. Life problems. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I'm about to smoke. Try not to have a fucking anxiety attack. It's just so much information. I'm not scared. I'm not having a panic attack because I'm scared. I know nothing's going to happen to me. It's just, I know a lot of bad stuff is going to happen to people, and I actually cared about them. And I don't know. Like, I shouldn't care, but I do care. It's actually making me sick to my stomach to think about it. I just feel it. I've been having this feeling, and I haven't been able to sleep in days. I'm very spiritual. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling. It's okay. Bye. I'm gonna stay on here. I'm gonna try to eat in a second. I think I'm gonna try to smoke first. Yeah, I believe intuition too. My intuition's always right. Right now, no, I'm sorry. I can't sleep. Shut out Russia. I can't sleep. Too much shit on my mind. Stevie Wonder will help. I need as much help as I can get. We're so close. If only, you know, if only certain people weren't so evil and greedy, this would be a lot easier and I wouldn't have to go through all this. But I'll be damned if I'm getting my ass kicked to try to help people, and then when I accomplish it, everybody that went against me thinks that they're going to be sitting next to me. No, I'm not fighting for freedom for people that are opposing me. You're a traitor. You're on the other side. You don't get to see me like I've done for so many years, put in all the work, and then you come stand beside me and act like you were a part of it. Like, there is no more playing in the middle. You got to pick a side. And some of y'all don't even have a chance to even double back. You already picked your side because the stuff that you've done was so bad that it's like you already got your karma coming to you. Some of you have been really skating on thin ice for years, and all the bad stuff that you've done to other people is going to come back to you. Some of y'all have been really skating on thin ice, and I'm about to be the one that really breaks the ice. Thank you. Yeah. And I have a name in mind, so I know it's just skating on thin ice. All the stuff that you've done to people throughout the years, the bullying, you're still tormenting people online. You killed Pop Smoke. Yeah. Your time is coming to an end, my brother. And then what's so bad is you can't even get back with these niggas' kids because they don't care about their kids. They don't have emotional attachment to their children. Because when you sell your soul, there's a chance you're going to lose your child. So they don't even have an emotional attachment to their children. They really don't care. Why do you think Gilly didn't care about his son dying? He didn't care. Usher's stepson died. He drowned in Lake Lanier. He didn't care. And you know what I'm starting to put two and two together? 50 Cent's son, his first son that he never takes care of, that's me. Yeah. Because I was a huge 50 Cent fan when he first came out. I was there throughout his whole beginning of his career. And then when I stopped listening to him, he fell off. I was there in the beginning. That's how he got all that stuff. And he never gave me $1. Only thing he ever did was invite me to the Rolling Loud concert. That's the only thing I ever got from him. I was on the guest list at the Rolling Loud concert. That's the only thing. And then I couldn't even get in because I didn't have my vaccine. Yeah, it's the only thing he ever did for me. And I couldn't even get in. And then you know how Jay-Z is supposed to have a child, another child that's like he had with like a 16-year-old or something. I'm either that child or I'm that 16-year-old. I don't know. But I think I'm the child that he doesn't claim. Yeah, yeah. So I really do have, yeah. No, guys, I'm not tripping. Definitely not. You guys just don't pay attention. That's exactly what they do. They distract you from the internet. They post fake news. They do all this stuff as a distraction. And a lot of you guys are in too deep. The reason why they invented cell phones was to track us, but it was also to take the minds of the youth, be influenced by influencers, to have them lust over idols, do certain things. Yeah, that's why they came out with the phone. Detachment is liberation. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. You can't hurt me with lies anymore. I've noticed that a lot of the things that people try to say about me was actually true about them, and that's why they thought that, because that's something that they actually do. But no, I'm just really smart. I have a very high IQ, and I'm really good at pattern recognition, and I'm psychic too. I'm smoking a vape. I know, but I'm not low vibrational. I'm high vibrational. And that's why they always try to take my energy from me. That's why they cause me to scream and yell, and they're harvesting my energy. And then when you see me down and depressed, it's because they harvest my energy. Oh, hi. I think the best thing I ever did was just start letting people rely on the people that they shit on me for. I mean, clearly that was the better choice, so you don't need me. That's just okay. Well, now let me see. That's my whole thing because I haven't seen anybody do anything besides me. So maybe one or two people. What? Nipsey, Dolph, Mac Miller. But who's to say that they even did that? Who's to say that that wasn't karma for me? Considering how Mac Miller said since '08, I was a minor at '08 and '08. And if I'm right about Amani being mine, I would have been a minor too. Who's to say that that's not God? So, really, I mean, like, literally, I'm not worried about anything. I'm highly protected. I'm a Scorpio. Damn, so that just, now I'm looking back on it. The pastor at the church that I used to go to before the pastor now, he was in on that shit. Yep. And that's why he did the church camp and we had the kids' church camp. Yep. And now it makes me wonder, my aunt that used to run the church camp, she passed away. And they tried to say that she had schizophrenia. But whenever they say you have schizophrenia, you really don't. That means you found out too much information. So that makes me wonder. She was the one who gave me and my brother the nickname Bill and Hillary. It just makes me wonder. It makes me wonder a lot of stuff. We used to go to this church camp every year, and the pastor that ran it was a bad pastor. He was bad. That's why the whole church left, and he ended up leaving. Yeah, he was in on that shit. Yep, he was definitely in on that shit. But then that makes me wonder, like, how long was that church open and how long had that been going on? If, like, my older cousins were victims of that shit. Thank you. I'm gonna be twerking in a second. It's just 6 in the morning. I need to just chill for a minute, but I decided just to go live and talk to y'all since I didn't really go yesterday. But I'm gonna be twerking again today. I just have to get my mind right. No, it's not easy to talk about. It's like just when I thought I couldn't get any more traumatized, I got more traumatized. At least I'm handling it better though. I used to get drunk. I don't drink anymore. I don't even want to. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just dealing with some shit that nobody can help me with. And the crazy thing is, had I just submitted, I wouldn't be going through all this. But I can't. And I see the score. Why would I give up now? I didn't went through the worst shit ever. Might as well, give it a shot. But now that's got me wondering if the Iraqi leader that just passed away, was that his karma for what he did? I'm starting to think it was. And then you know how Trump almost got shot? That was his karma. And it grazed his ear. That was a warning shot. And they don't care because envy and greed makes you not even see fear, or maybe you just don't care. But that was a warning shot. They could have got him if they wanted to get him. It ain't shit to get him. They could have got him. That was a warning. Yeah. All the businesses that are going down and they're losing their businesses and they're being boycotted, like Starbucks and what's that place that Tabitha sells them seasonings at? That they're opening up here. Target. Yeah. Yes, I am gonna be twerking, guys. It's 6:57 in the morning. I'm gonna change and stuff, put a dress on because I can't twerk in these sweatpants, but I might try to get some rest, but I don't know if I can. I definitely don't want no pizza. Definitely. I'm sorry if this is your first time on my live and I'm like kind of. That's why I be annoyed when they be messing with me because it kills my whole vibration. I don't like being on here like this. I mean, I'm not bad, but it's like I'm usually more charismatic. Yeah, yeah. In Ohio. Shout out to Florida. I resonated with your story. Yeah, that doesn't bother me, all the trolling and stuff. You cannot hurt my feelings anymore. You ever had your feelings hurt so bad to the point where it just don't even hurt anymore? Yeah, I don't feel anything. I know. I need to order some Art of the Root stuff. I need to get back on my protective oils. And I need to get some stuff. Some, you know what's really been saving me though? I got something. Ever since I started carrying these around again, my luck has gotten a lot better. I gotta find them. I keep these in my purse with me. And when I didn't have them, I went through the worst stuff ever. But ever since I started carrying these again, if I can find them. Oh, my stones, crystals. I have a bunch of them. Some of them are protection. Some of them are peace. Some of them are like manifesting. Ever since I had these, when I was broke and I was not really doing nothing for real, and I was going through a lot of like bad stuff, I didn't have my crystals. When I started wearing my crystals again, stuff got better. They really do. You're just not hip. And I've been reading my Bible again. I know, but I really am don't. I'm tired of blocking out negative energy. I just want to be away from everybody. I can't wait. Like, I love you guys so much. I love talking to y'all, but I can't do this forever. I don't want to be a socialite or a celebrity. I'm already a celebrity and I hate it. I don't want to do that. And then people jealous and they be lying on you and try to start stuff just because they're jealous of you. And I just don't have the energy to do that shit anymore. I barely have the energy now, but I can't do anything else. I didn't go crazy earlier. I've been being calm. I've not raised my voice or got loud or anything. Yeah. What do you want to do? I just, this is the only way that I can make money. They have blackballed me from anything else. I don't have a choice. I have to show up every day. This is the only thing I can do right now, so I have to do it. And I love talking to y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but I just don't like the stuff that comes with it. Like being attacked and talked about all day. And nobody talks about anybody else but me. And it's kind of just like, it hasn't gotten old yet. They definitely not. They know I can't get a job. They're not gonna hire me. I hate when people who aren't in your shoes try to tell you what to do. Trust me, every single job I have, I get sabotaged. You're not in my shoes. You're not in my position. You can work a regular job. Nobody's going to sabotage you. You're not going to the next level. And I'm not saying it to try to be mean. I'm just being honest. We're not in this, we don't live the same life. You can't relate. Thank you. We don't have the same struggles. And it's crazy because it's like the people I'm supposed to relate to, I don't relate to them. And they don't relate to me. It's like they blame me for everything that they ever did. And that's just so crazy to me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm about to smoke. I should have stopped. Oh, the store's not open. I'm about to. Yeah. Well, I think by getting a minor pregnant multiple times, erasing her memory, keeping her children, selling her children, doing all sorts of ungodly things to me and my family, I think that that does make me a victim. Because last time I checked, an 8-year-old can't consent, a 6-year-old can't consent, a 3-year-old can't consent, a 1-year-old can't consent. So that would definitely make me a victim. But like I said, I don't expect people who aren't living the same life to understand where I'm coming from. But the funny part is, a lot of y'all that sat there and laughed at me on the internet, a lot of y'all are going to go through the same stuff. A lot of y'all are already going through the same stuff, you just don't know. So that's the kicker. Never laugh at somebody's pain because you don't know if it could be you. Yeah, I'm dealing with it every day. And I've been dealing with it since I was born. See, they knew about me. I was the prophet that they knew about years and years and years and years and years ago. I'm in all sorts of old ass history books, and they've been waiting for me to be born. I'm gonna still twerk. It's just 7 in the morning. I might twerk in a second. I'm about to smoke and then try to eat, but it's kind of early. I don't know if I'm gonna twerk this early, but no, I didn't. I'm in Ohio. Like, people really think I'm supposed to just get over this shit. Like, motherfuckers think I'm supposed to just be sunshines and rainbows. Like, okay, no, I actually care about my kids. I can't be like you. I actually care about my kids. So, all of them, even if they not mine. I got like little babies that's in this shit that I gotta like look after. And I felt them. I felt them. I felt King. I felt Baby Chief. I felt, what's the one nigga that starts with a T? He's young as hell. I felt a lot of them, but I didn't know. So I felt the little baby girl who be doing those interviews with the celebrities. Felt her. I felt, what's the little girl? What's her name? Lala, Layla, Lala. The little girl that used to be rapping on Instagram. Failed her. because I was walking down the wrong path. I had idols. Celebrities were my idols. I used to love different celebrities. And then when I was a dancer, I was doing it for the wrong shit. I was actually influencing them and encouraging them to do bad shit. I just didn't know. Yeah. Somebody used to ask me all the time, what are you going to do if your kids see your social media? Whole time they were seeing my social media the whole time. I just didn't know. Well, how would you feel if you were molested multiple times as a little girl, got pregnant, they stole your kids from you, made you think that you couldn't have kids, just did all sorts of stuff to you? Yeah, but I do feel bad because they're starting to follow into my footsteps, and I don't like that. Yeah, because I was underage and they didn't want anybody to know or they would have got caught. I was a child. I don't even know how old I was the first time it happened. If you go back and look, Blue is 14 years old. So I'm 30. In 2019, I was 16 when I had her. But part of me thinks that I have more than that because y'all know 106 in Park. Well, Free got pregnant and mysteriously disappeared. And I really feel like that was me in a weird sense. I just don't know what year that was. 15 when conceived, yeah. Yeah. But I don't know if that was the first time or not. I don't know. I don't know. All those Disney kids that I used to watch and stuff, I feel bad. Amanda Bynes, I used to love the Amanda Show. I used to love Hillary Duff. I used to love the Mary Kate and Ashley. I feel bad. But I didn't know. I was a kid myself. Most of them are older than me. Everybody's not going to believe me, and that's okay. I'm not doing it for people to believe me. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm not doing this for clout. That's like, you know, how people get on here and tell their story for clout and for attention. I'm not doing that. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just venting. I ain't trying to get no attention off of this shit. I wish I didn't get any attention at all. People would die to be in my shoes. But trust me, the higher up you go, the harder the decisions you have to make. It may look fun, but it's not fun. It's not fun. I promise you, it's not. But people who are only consumed by money, they don't care. So I don't expect them to get it. It's crazy because my kids really do look like me a little bit. They really do. It's crazy. Even my niece has a gap. What the fuck? Because, and all you people that's trying to get my page deleted, guess what's about to happen to all y'all's money? I'm already taking y'all's money if you don't see. I've been taking y'all's money. I've been taking y'all's followers. I've been taking y'all's attention. Why do you think that they're all trying to use me to get back in the spotlight? Because I didn't took everybody's spotlight. Nobody cares about anybody else but me. See, when I was a kid and I wasn't on social media, they had all the attention. That's when you had the Kardashians, the Kendalls, they had it. But as soon as I got on here, it became the Nola show. And everybody misses that attention. They have like a fame addiction. They have like an admiration addiction. And I'm taking everybody's money too. A lot of these niggas ain't eating right now. So that's why they're so focused on me because I've been taking everybody's shit. But I'm not even doing it. It's God. And then a lot of them didn't spend their money right, thinking that they was gonna have it forever. And now they looking a little down bad, and now they're trying to use me as a way to come back up. But that's why I be telling y'all to save y'all's money. You can talk about my cheap ass wig. You can talk about my shoes. But let's go network for network. Let's go network for network in the time that I even really been doing this shit for real. I've been making money since I was born. Since I was born. Real shit. Well, it sucks because you could have been a part of this, but you're not gonna bully me either. And all that arguing and yelling and making videos and shit, I'm not doing that no more, bro. Whatever happens, happens. That's how I look at it. This is how I know I'm also protected. There was a time when I was in my apartment when I lived in Pittsburgh, and I think my ex did this to me. Yeah, he did. When me and him were going through our downfall or whatever, um, I was in my apartment and there was a loud crash, and this girl crashed into a building. But when she crashed into a building, she hit a car that hit another car that hit my car, and the back of my car was fucked up. It didn't like total it, but like my trunk was fucked up. And then he just randomly showed up at the house. I really think he set that shit up. Real shit. I think he set that shit up. But moral of the story is, what if I would have been in my car? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That could have just been a lot worse. I don't have Twitter. I know for a fact that he was in on it because he got rid of his own mom. And that's also another way that you can get into it. You have to unalive somebody, but you have to like actually do it with your hands, not telepathically. You have to do it with your actual hands. And I think that that was his initiation. And I think him dating me wasn't a mistake. Good break. I'm about to smoke. I feel sick to my stomach. Oh, there used to be a show that I used to watch that was called Kyle. Y'all need to go look it up. I might post it. But it was about an alien boy. And I think I was Kyle. Well, I know that I'm Kyle. And he could do special things because he was an alien. I have brought people back to life. I brought my mom back to life. She got shot 9 times. She died. She came back to life. My grandfather was in the hospital on his deathbed. He died. He came back to life and lived for years. I've done some shit that is unexplainable. Thank you. I really don't want any friends right now. I don't trust anybody, and I just don't want any more heartbreaks right now. Maybe after I heal, maybe I'll be open to it, but friendship heartbreak be the worst. Because it's like, damn, I thought we were friends. Friendship heartbreak be worse than relationship heartbreak. And just to see how these bitches act and the shit that they do for these niggas' attention and how they'll slime somebody out and just know we don't even have the same morals. You're doing this shit for bags and flights. You're not actually trying to be rich. You want a rich nigga to take